So you just got your CCNA. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Now what are you going to do? I would say the number one post that I reply to on all social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, anything, is people that tag me in something that say, hey, I just passed my ICND2 or I just passed my CCNA. I'm there. I've arrived. And to that, I say, that is fantastic. I took a ton of hard work. Congratulations on arriving. And then the next question that I would have is, so what are you going to do now? And most people interpret that as, what are you going to study next? And I'm going to go, hold the phone. I'm not saying that. Matter of fact, I'm saying don't do that. Before you figure out what to study next, I'd want to know, what are you planning to do with what you've already achieved? Because the truth is, the clock is ticking. I took in high school 4 years of French. You know what I remember of it? Bonjour, je m'appelle Jérôme. And that's it. I've forgotten literally every word of French that I learned. Actually, oui is yes. That's it, because I never actually used it. And now your clock is ticking on the stuff that you've learned to achieve your CCNA. And what I would say is, let's figure out how to use that before you go on and start trying to cram more education in your mind. You have skills right now, and you need to start applying those skills. So first off, I want to talk to the folks that have yet to get a job. If you have not jumped into a career, do that. Even if it's not 100% directly related to the CCNA, maybe it's just slightly technical. Do that. Jump in and get started. It's because getting into that will start opening the doors, and you'll start seeing the needs that the business has. Remember, a business is just a group of people that are doing stuff. Right? That's really all a business is. And once you get in the door of that business, maybe you can use your CCNA to help you get into that door, but you're going to see all kinds of needs. You're going to be like, oh, well, I see that. And most employees, most people that land there is like, yeah, that's a thing. And they'll continue on their way. No. Look at that and be like, okay, that's something that I could do. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I see a need over there. So first step is to land a job. And I would say, my question to you would be, why haven't you gone after that already? Like, once you get your CCNA, go find a job. It may be, and I'm not trying to sound insulting at all, it may be that you need some of those soft skills. That's what people call it. It's essentially the experience of going through interview after interview, communicating, selling yourself, explaining why you would be of value to this organization, why they should pay you a whole bunch of money to come help them do and accomplish whatever mission they're after, right? Maybe a lot of the reason that you haven't landed the place that you need to be is because you just don't have those soft skills. You don't have the experience to apply the skills that you have in said situation. So jump in. If you're not in an employment situation and you're just going after certifications, maybe you're at parents' house, maybe you took some time off, maybe you had this nest egg of money that you got from somewhere. Somehow you're sitting here at home paying for the internet connection to listen to this, right? I don't know how you're doing that, but that's where you need to say, okay, I need to jump into something using the CCNA that I've achieved. Okay. Enough on that. Second piece would be, maybe you already have a job and you just got your CCNA. What do? Well, don't leave. Don't just start posting all over the place. You have the best opportunity where you're at right now. Go to your manager, go to, depending on the size of company that you're in, internal job board, and be like, hey, I just got my CCNA. I'm thrilled to start doing some networking for this organization. I want to start, whatever. And again, this is where I'm like, I don't know where you work. So how can you apply your CCNA to that? Now, if you do that and they're like, no go, that's not what we want. Then you would, and that's where I'm like, why'd you go after your CCNA to begin with? Like maybe it would, and maybe if you're watching this and you have yet to start your CCNA, maybe it would be good to have the conversation with your current employer and be like, so if I get this, would this be valuable? If not, if it's not, that's fine. Then you're back in square one. It's just you have something that's providing income for you while you're looking for a job, right? So start looking out there and say, okay, now I've got this experience, I've got this 8 to 5, but I'm also wanting to find, I'm back at square number one. The big thing, the reason I'm making this video, right now is because a lot of people will become certification junkies. They'll go after CCNA and then they'll be like, okay, now I need to go after CCNA security. That's what most people recommend just because it has security, buzzword. A lot of people, and then I'm going to go after, and I'm going after, and it's the endless quest for education. And is it valuable? Sure. Absolutely. More certifications are better, but not necessarily. You might end up investing a lot of time and a lot of expense into stuff that when you actually do get a job, you're like, I only needed 10% of that, right? So big picture, I'm a big proponent of find out what it is the world needs, the employer needs, the technical organization that you're working for needs, then use that to achieve what education you need to be able to do that, rather than the other way around of getting all this education and then being like, so I got this, and be like, I'll take that and that, right? It's so much more efficient to go the other way around, right? It's that simple.